Now there are a whole lot of uses for the free software called Handbrake, but this video will show you how to use Handbrake to optimize or compress your video for streaming on the web. So the first thing you want to do is head on over to handbrake.fr and download the most recent copy of the software. Now, rather than just relying on Handbrake to make sure it's providing you with the most recent copy for your system, I would go ahead and click on other platforms or this downloads link here. Either one of these, they'll take you to the same page. That way you can make sure that, for example, if you're on a Windows operating system, that you're downloading the proper one for your particular system, be it 32-bit or 64-bit. Likewise, you can also get the one for the Mac or for any of the other systems here. Now, before we leave this page, I also want to point out that over here under the support link, there's a couple of places that I would like for you to open up in your browser and bookmark for future reference. I'm only going to be touching on one particular aspect of this software, and there are so many more. So open up the user guides and FAQ page, as well as the community forums page, and go ahead and bookmark those, so whenever you get the time, come on back here and check out the many other options available to you in using Handbrake to help you with all your video needs. So now then, you've got it downloaded, you've got it installed, and all that's pretty straightforward stuff, by the way. Now go ahead and open up your Handbrake software. And let's get this guy up here in the video. And you've also got these presets over here, and you can even create your own custom presets as well. So the first thing we want to do is bring in our source, or the video file that I want to compress. And we do that, oh wait, before we do that, I want to come up here to Tools, go to Options, and I want to make sure that, now most of this stuff here is by default just fine, but I want to make sure that this guy is checking for updates just in case. And on the output files, I want to make sure that this is set to automatic. Even if of these two outputs we only want MP4, I would leave it at automatic. And under advanced, I think everything here is just fine. I unticked this box here so that it does not minimize to the system tray, but by default that box is ticked. And then come on down here and click on Close. Now let's go ahead and go to our source file. Let's click on Source, navigate to the location of the video file on your computer that you want to compress, and this is the guy right here. And as I hover over, you can see it is 12 minutes in length, almost 13 minutes, and it's 475 megabytes in file size. Go ahead and select that, click on Open. Now then, that we've got the source in here, we want to select the destination. So go ahead and click on Browse. In other words, where do you want your compressed or optimized video to be? Click on Browse, give it a name. I want this to be an MP4, and instead of it being the same name, I'm going to go ahead and add the number 2 at the end of it, just so I can tell the difference between the two. Of course, the file size is going to be a big difference. Go ahead and click on Save, and we're good there. We're good here. Want to click on the box for Web Optimized, and under Picture, the only reason you would want to change this is if you would want to change the dimensions or the size of your outputted video. For example, right now, this is way too big if you wanted to put it on like a blog post, which would be closer to a 640 by 360 size. So if that were the case, then you would change this accordingly. And of course, that would also reduce the output size as well, or the file size. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this alone. Filters, I'm going to leave alone. Video, I'm going to tick this box here. I'm going to leave this at constant quality. The number 20 is just fine. And you want to make sure that these are set for H.264 and same as source. I'm going to go with constant frame rate instead of the default variable frame rate. Audio, I want to change that from 160 to 128. And advanced, I'm going to go ahead and change the default reference frames to 4. And that's it. It's really that simple. Come on up here, click on Start. And depending upon the speed of your computer, you know what's under the hood, would depend on how long this is going to take. But through the magic of video editing, this is not going to take very long at all. And now we're just about done here. We're going to compare the original video file with our optimized video file. And almost there. Okay, I think we're done. Yep. Let's go ahead and pull this in here to show you the end result. This is the original right here at 487 megabytes. This is the optimized one right here at 43 megabytes. A heck of a difference. And that's how you can use the free video transcoding software called Handbrake to optimize your videos for streaming on the web. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day.